B's Auto Repair, Mr. Fix on the Spot. I come to you, fixing it on the spot again here at behind JB's restaurant. I'm dealing with a old school Honda Accord. Customer says that he parked it and it did nothing to start. Oh, he took the key. Okay, so I got in, checked it, turned the key, nothing happened whatsoever. I ran it through the gears with the key and turned, ran it through from park to neutral. So sometimes neutral safety switch messes up, and that could be the problem. That wasn't. So I popped the hood and I checked for fuses. Now, a lot of times on these cars, this main fuse right here can go bad, and that is the ignition fuse right there. Now, if that fuse goes bad, it'll do the same thing it's doing now, no power. But that fuse is good. So I checked all the other fuses, and they were all good. So he said someone came out here and changed the starter, and that wasn't it either. If you all can see the starter, does that look new? No, it's not, and that wasn't the problem. So what I did was I traced the wires that basically give power to everything. Always start at positive and negative. So I started at the positive. It was a little loose, but that wouldn't stop it from getting no power. And so I traced the negative, and come to find out, the negative was burnt out. This piece connects to bolts to the transmission right here, and this piece connects to that piece. It's all one wire, one negative wire, right? And that one goes to the battery, and that one goes to the frame of the car. And it was just sitting down there like this, not connected. Okay? So if you have no negative, you have positive but no negative, what happens is you broke the circle. The circle goes around from positive all the way through the system and all the way back around to the negative. It makes a complete circuit. Anytime the circuit is broke, you get no power, no starting. So we're going to get a new wire, and once we get the new wire, he'll be all good. Now, we were going to try to nigger rig it, and I was going to cut some of this wire off and attach this to that new spot and put that back down there and bolt it down. Only problem with that is this wire is so worn out that you can't hear it, but as you try to bend it, I feel wires breaking inside of here. And so I don't want him to be stranded again, so we're just going to get a whole new wire. And you see how all that corrosion right there, that corrosion is going all through this wire. And that's part of the reason it broke loose down here, because of corrosion. It just corroded all the way apart. So once he gets back with this, I'm going to reattach it, and he'll be started. I actually held this wire when this was still attached. I just held this wire to that just to show him that was the problem, and the car started. So yeah, he had a mechanic come out here and tell him it was a starter. He paid $60 and he didn't get a starter, and his car still didn't start. So but Mr. B, Mr. Fix It on the Spot, came and thanked the Lord that I found it in under 10-15 minutes of checking things. So but that just comes from experience. So if you have an older car, newer car, doesn't matter, and it won't start, or you have any problems that you can't figure out, call Mr. B, Mr. Fix It on the Spot, and I will come to you. Peace and blessings.